It is here at last, Milan's red letter day, Derby Day, a grand tradition since 1908, involving two of the most storied clubs in the entire world. There's so little to separate the teams in terms of prestige, so expect this to be nothing less than a day of storm and tempest, heady ambition and sharp partisanship. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. One of the world's great city rivalries, the Milan Derby, it has its own chapter in the story of the Italian game.
Yes, Pete.
Okafor! A chorus of approval here, it's really good play. Milan with the corner, they're first. Oh, what a climb! He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing. That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
Now it's on Nautovic. He's through and all along, and the shot! Oh, that should get the job done. That's going right the way across. Darmian kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Stood up well to him there. That has been slung wide. Succumbs to the pressure. Not the most accurate pass. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that's a good ball. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now the finish! And he's had a hit! And reclaimed it in a trice. Nicely spread. Musa. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Rafael Leao. And he's there to belt it away. Now it's on Nautovic. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Benacer. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Çalhanoğlu looking to run onto it. Benacer, and it's played forward. Rafael Leao.
Such good technique.
Big chance! Çalhanoğlu, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bisek calmly anticipates.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Played back in. Milan finding their passes.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Back into the middle. Correa. He's in plenty of space here, and he's managed to get free. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now here's the delivery. That's a decent clearance. Oh, there's a probing ball. Goes looking wide.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Musa. And here's Abraham. Milan looking to pass their way through.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that's well spotted. Okafor. Musa. Always onto this. Driving through the middle. Can he put it away? That is decidedly lacking.
Milan just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Now it's Çalhanoğlu. Nicely weighted ball. Well seen. So, and we've reached half-time. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Well, you have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. So there's the hit! Cleared without hesitation. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Okafor gets across and deals with it. Pavlovic. Kyle Walker. And Tomori. Benacer. Pinches it off him. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's Arnautovic.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Arnautovic. Arnautovic. Correa. Correa! Just off target.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper. Okafor really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. It's a pretty loose pass. Abraham, real chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 81.007 spettatori.
And that has left him in a heap. And it's Çalhanoğlu. And he's forced to go back. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 8, numero 11. Lasciano il campo per il numero 10.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Now this could be a chance. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, can he get onto this? Decent progress down the left. Aimed beyond the defence. Fires it in low.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's there to retrieve it. Okafor. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That is lovely. Musa. Rafael Leao.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Milan showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Oh, good-looking ball. Hits one! Dispatched clinically. Finally the breakthrough.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up. Milan clearly executed that with
Thuram! And that could come back to haunt them.
Thuram couldn't quite put that away, but there's plenty of positives in how they've responded.
Tomori gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Martinez. Inter Milan are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Well, it's
Zielinski! There's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too... Shapes to shoot! Outstanding by Martinez! Late in the day, this could well be it! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, that's incredible! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which all goes well if this goes to extra time.
And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Deep into stoppage time. Zielinski. Oh, nice touch. Thuram. He's got the shot away! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Il punteggio è in parità, si va ai tempi supplementari. Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 28. Numero 30.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still.
Il numero 6.
Inter Milan pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? It's been shipped out wide. Darmian gets over and intercepts. Martinez charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Tomori. And it's Walker. Now it's Thuram. Jovic chasing after it. That is good alertness. And smartly reclaimed. And now the breakaway. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Fiddles it through. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's been cut out. Well played. Darmian spots it and intercepts. Half-time, extra time. Yeah, 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Played back into the centre. Looking for options for movement. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's good running with the ball. So what can they make of this? Now it's Jovic. Some really good ball movement. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Abraham, Jovic, and he's had it nicked away. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Jovic. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? Nice control. Played in deep. And through to the goalkeeper. And that is it. There will be penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
The referee has ended the second half of extra time. All square. Some weary legs out there. So who has it left in them to take a penalty? An exchange of stares and we're ready to go. Off the post!
He didn't need to cut things so finely.
Up steps Mr. Dependable. Keeper did plenty right, but couldn't save it. So this one to restore parity. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
Oh, it's a really good save.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Inter Milan are looking to him to tie things up.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
The third man in the queue. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Zielinski is the fourth man to step up. Oh, he's hit the upright!
Well, I think he's overestimated the keeper's reach then.
Abraham is the fourth man to step forward for them. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
Aslani with the last of the first 5 penalties. That's a good penalty.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Milan at the point of no return. It's in. Pick that one out.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, didn't change.
So both teams effectively one kick away from the precipice. And he sticks it away.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? Saved it! And that's won it! So in the end, they just about prevailed. All the emotional torture and travails, worth it in the end. Thoughts on what we've just seen? Well, this really is the fixture of all fixtures in Italian football. The game that means everything, the game that is everything. Don't even pretend to know what happens next. It is time to abandon all reason, to forget form, just to lose yourself in the hour or two of this mayhem between the two Milan sides, and whatever will be at the end of it all. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight.
Real chance! Marvellous goal! Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Oh, great shot! Sticks it away! Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. And here's Abraham. Musa. Correa.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. And he's intervened well there.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Correa. He is through here. Correa, there he goes, motoring forward. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Benacer, nice physical challenge. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, this is a great position. Abraham!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Rafael Leao. So, what can they make of this? Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Inter really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That's very neat. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Can he get it through? Damian for Çalhanoğlu. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Arnautovic is on his own. Has a goal! Yes, it's in! Inter are back in business. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Inter Milan do have a chance to counter here. And it's Arnautovic. And they can counter here. Bisek kept his eye on it, and he's there.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
Abraham chasing after it. And no, that was never going to make it. Okafor.
This is the time you need that pace.
Correa. No, that's been intercepted. Pavlovic. Milan have it back and can go again. Rafael Leao. That'll be a corner. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's really well manoeuvred. Pavard wins the duel this time. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's a sharp little ball here.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Arnautovic. Quality ball. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
Well, you have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's 1 each. And the finish! And it's come back out to him. Goal, Milan! And they've got their lead back. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Milan go into the lead. Thuram was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Thuram.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's managed to get free. Decent ball. And he's had a hit. It's loose now, and they... Oh, what has happened here? In he goes again! And he hits the net! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Benacer.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Okafor stood his ground strongly. Okafor! Abraham with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 11, numero 8. Lasciano il campo per il numero 53, il numero 10.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Inter Milan, perhaps contemplating their next change here. And here's Çalhanoğlu. He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, important interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Fofana. Oh, this is a very good run. Can he spark a counter here? No, it's Çalhanoğlu. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He has found a way through.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 20.
Inter Milan
Numero
making
54.
consecutive changes here.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 7, il numero 21.
Pavlovic. And he's surging through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Loftus-Cheek. Bisek kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Driving through the middle. Tomori did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Abraham. Ashlani. Zielinski.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Zielinski. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And here's the chance to counter. Carlos Augusto. Short changes him with that pass. Loftus-Cheek.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Good spot, he's seen the run.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Opts to play it back. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And we're done. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, Well, this really is the fixture of all fixtures in Italian football. The game that means everything, the game that is everything. Don't even pretend to know what happens next. It is time to abandon all reason, to forget form, just to lose yourself in the hour or two of this mayhem between the two Milan sides, and whatever will be at the end of it all. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. The Milan derby, one of the most eagerly anticipated games in the world. Yet another edition of this never-ending rivalry, Jim.
Well, Peter, a derby with over a century of history and two huge institutions. It's a game, no matter what the dynamic or the significance, has always been a really highly charged affair that's utterly unmissable, and I expect this one to be no...
Up he goes! Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. The ball has bounced loose now. And it's Walker. Is there any support? He might not need it. That is a great ball. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I think it's hard to find players who can really test this guy, Pavard. He's had a remarkable ascent.
Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's very neat. Benacer.
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
Abraham! That's a good ball out wide. Pinches it off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
It's gone for a throw-in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And he was quick to react. No, that was never going to make it. Inter Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Okafor! Well, it was a nice setup, but not so good beyond that.
The one and two touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of the highest standard.
Musa. And Benacer. Abraham! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Milan really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Just eases him off the ball. Benacer. Benacer takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, decent hit! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Milan really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Aimed beyond the defence. Here's the delivery. And the keeper's in command. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Benacer. Benacer purring through the gears. Inter Milan do have a chance to counter here. Pavlovic gets his pass away. And that's been well dealt with. Okafor goes steaming forward. Abraham. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Oh, nicely intercepted. Abraham. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's picked his way through. Taken back almost at once. Oh, this looks sharp. Rafael Leao.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Oh, they can break here. Correa. Oh, can he finish? Oh, what has happened here? He's had a shot, and he's following up. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. And we are up to the break.
Inter ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Okafor. And they're back on the ball again. Benacer. Okafor! Oh no, what has happened here? Real chance! And that's been won straight back. This time, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Musa. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.000.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Pavard cuts it out. Correa.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Milan have a free kick.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 11, numero 8. Lasciano il campo per
Musa.
il numero 53, il numero 10.
Tries to get it clear. Has a look and plays it forward. Musa. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Can he put it away? They've got to be quick to... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, now can they counter? Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Martinez, and Martinez! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Numero 54.
So there's going to be another change here.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 21, il numero 7.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Aslani. Nicely weighted ball. He's had a hit! Oh, it's there! And late in the day, a telling moment.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you ought to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, his appreciation of space then was...
And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Thuram.
Inter surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
1-0 as we head towards the end.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Zielinski. Terrific header! In for the pieces! Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Milan have the chance to go the other way.
Ci saranno 3 minuti.
Now it's Abraham. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Big header! Oh, yes, it's there! Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 31, numero 28.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Inter Milan pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Fofana, great defending, strong and determined. Loftus-Cheek.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he's intervened well there. Motta. Fofana.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Walker is very much the model of the modern-day fullback.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Pulisic. Lovely feet. Now it's Loftus-Cheek. Oh, smashing header! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it!
Gol per il Milan.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Milan get themselves into the lead. Inter Milan have got it back, and they'll have another go. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Yeah, 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? Shapes to shoot! Quality ball. So what can they make of this? Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's a sharp pass. It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's headed upfield. Chance here to counter. Now it's Zielinski. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Walker. And it's pulled back. Acerbi is there, and he can get that clear. And that's a superb pass. Inter Milan are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Martinez. Oh, good-looking ball. Martin, there's the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, that was brilliantly defended.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
They've played it short. Swung over into the middle. Tomorrow. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.